Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here, welcome back to another Overwatch video. And in today's video, I want to speak about something that has been doing the rounds online for the past few days, and that is the existence of a Christmas event in Overwatch. Now, data miners have actually found some voice lines and a Christmas version of the Overwatch theme tune that all but confirm the event's existence, and while Blizzard themselves have yet to actually say anything, I think it's pretty safe to assume that we're going to be getting something, right? Blizzard absolutely love their seasonal events, whether it be Overwatch, World of Warcraft, other games like that. In World of Warcraft, there are some super awesome events around like Easter, Christmas, Halloween. We of course had the summer games and Halloween in Overwatch so far, and given that Christmas is infinitely bigger than Halloween, it would have been safe to assume even before these voice lines and these audio lines were discovered that we'd be getting an event, but now that they're there, that kind of all but confirms it for us. And I thought in this video we'd just speak quickly about what we can kind of hope to see in the Christmas event, as well as some of the stuff that I would like to see. So if you guys do enjoy this, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts, let me know what you guys would like to see in a Christmas Overwatch event. But to begin with, if we take a look at previous events, it's probably fair to say that we'll get some sort of festive loot box each time there is a special event in Overwatch. There is a special loot box tied to that event, and given that Christmas is the season for giving, then a loot box shaped as a Christmas present is just begging to be made, right? But inside that we'll of course no doubt get the usual kind of things like skins, voice lines, victory poses, sprays, stuff like that. But one of the things that I do want to see, I really want to see, and I'm hoping that they kind of pull out all the stops for Christmas, are skins for every single character. If you guys have been playing Overwatch for a while, then you'll know that during the summer games, only, I think it was about 6 characters, give or take, got skins. Halloween, it was a similar sort of number, and while I appreciate that making skins for characters, especially if they are, you know, distinctly different, it's probably no easy task. For something as big as Christmas, it would be super awesome to see a Christmas skin for absolutely every single character, because otherwise, whenever these events come out, you know, if you've got a main character or a few characters you like to use, and they don't kind of get included in the pool, so to speak, then it kind of makes the event not quite as exciting for you. So that is something I would definitely like to see. In fact, let me know in the comments down below which character you would most like to see with some kind of Christmas suit. And of course, one of the biggest questions is who is going to get the role of Santa? Will it be someone like Roadhog or Reinhardt, or will it instead be a much more unlikely character? Also, the other thing to bear in mind, not necessarily part of the seasonal pack, but if you guys saw the BlizzCon conference earlier this year when they spoke about Overwatch, there's also a new map that is supposed to be added to the game, hopefully at some point this year, and they said that if it doesn't make this year, then it'll be early next year, but that is the Oasis map. As mentioned, not in the slightest way linked to Christmas, but it is on the roadmap, it's on the calendar, it's something they do want to kind of push out, so it's entirely possible that during the Christmas update, they will roll out the map with it, or they'll tack it on the end, and it'd be really cool to kind of get that, because of course having new maps and new places to play in just kind of, you know, freshens up the environment and whatnot, so that is something to look forward to. But also with the addition of the arcade, which is now where sort of all the fun, you know, non-conventional game modes go, things like the weekly brawls, the 3v3s, the 1v1s, the no-limit 6v6s, things like that. They also spoke about at BlizzCon how they will rotate modes in and out of this, and during the Halloween event, we of course had Junkenstein's Revenge, and of course during the summer games we had the Lucio Balls. So again, if we do get a Christmas event, it is entirely possible that we will get a special mode that will more than likely reside in the arcade. One of the things they could also do, when you bear in mind that the arcade itself gives you a loot box when you complete a new addition to the arcade, plus you get your weekly loot boxes, they could even go as far as to make it so that, say, during the Christmas period, they turn those weekly loot boxes into weekly seasonal loot boxes, and that will then give people a chance to get a few more. Because one of the big complaints is that anytime an event like this comes around, you normally get given one free box, which is, you know, fair enough, but chances are you won't get what you want in that box, and if you want to get the rest of them, then you can still play the game, but it can take a while. But if they do introduce, say, seasonal boxes into the arcade, it then means that in a week, people can very easily get 3 or 4, plus they can then continue to play the game to get even more. Either way, that will be very interesting to see. The other thing to bear in mind is that while Overwatch is of course on all platforms, the lead console platform is often considered to be PlayStation, given the partnership around launch, and given that there is PlayStation Experience this week, then they could even go as far as to release some sort of teaser or trailer during that conference. It is possibly a little bit too early for that, but when you consider that most of these events typically run for 2 to 3 weeks, and if it's going to be a Christmas event, they're more than likely going to want it to overlap with Christmas itself, then they're probably going to need to kick it off either next week or the very beginning of the week after. So I think if we are going to get an event like this, we're probably going to start hearing about it and seeing it very, very soon. But for the time being, that is it. So again, if you guys do want to take the time to listen to any of those kind of voice lines or the new music or anything like that, then I will link the Reddit post in the description box down below. You can check that out for yourself. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.